Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Kuro no Kiseki. Last episode, we finally got into Basel City with both the Aramis High School and our group, but we feel like we're unwanted here, and we also met Quatre too, who's definitely a boy, not a girl. But anyway, this episode we're going to be exploring Basel City and do our 4 SPGs from here. Claim at the harassment of a professor, convict you. Respect my professor as an expert. I don't think I could take this anymore. I can become to gather evidence and file a formal complaint about his harassment. I see. A complaint about harassment from a professor, huh? Seems pretty serious. Yes, so much that they don't want it to contact the police or the guild. Let's do what we can to help the people of Basel while we're here. Plus, it would be... well, let us get a pulse on how things are at the Institute. 2 birds, 1 stone. Well, sure. No harm looking into it, but how exactly do you plan to go about that? I'll take it down to it to take it, but should be careful to gather info just like you said. But beyond the client being anonymous, we don't know the professor we're looking for. We'll have to find both the culprit and the victim. We're basically starting from nothing. Whoever made this request seems to be doing it way too roundabout. It's possible they're concerned with what would happen were the contents of this request seen by a third party. They must be going this far in order to avoid that, no? Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Well, I guess no time to waste. Let's ask around. Can I leave voice recording to you, Rosette? Yes, of course. Since the client doesn't want this spreading, we should probably be careful on who we choose to ask. To avoid, we'll start talking about the people who work at the Institute and try to find people who may just have a general idea about the situation. In that case, I'm sure we have a number of people who could ask around Craftsman Street. Start asking around as soon as we can. Talk to the delivery man, Marco, outside the inn. Talk to the girl you got to before getting on the Aero tram. That girl, right? Head to the blue. Okay. This is Aero Tram. Wow, it really lets you travel through the sky. Yes, you can ride it all the way to Newtown. You just have to show your clearance card over there. Yep, but sadly we can't ride it yet. Our cards are only D rank, which means we are forbidden from riding. Really? We got C rank for use during our study. We're on a request from Elsign, one of their major stockholders. I guess they really do care about saving face. I was really looking forward to riding it. But there's no use whining that we can't get what we want. Agnes, you can go ahead if you want, but we'll be fine walking. I'll walk with you all. Don't be so down, Fairy. I'm sure you get the chance to ride sometime. Yeah, you're right. Racer Guild. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while, Vaughn. I didn't think you normally did business trips this time of year. Well, I got a job from a real big shot, so here I am. So I see you finally become a proper receptionist. Last time I was here, you were just a student helping out, so. Yeah, after graduating, I somehow ended up here. What? Another friend of yours? You got contacts literally everywhere. Hey, well, we're not especially close. He just helped me with my work in the past. Anyways, I've heard about from Zidn. He said he can send some requests your way if we need to. I heard the same about a certain someone else as well. He also said he'd be best to cooperate with you in a case of emergency. A certain someone. So probably from Rennie or the section chief, I bet. Come on, they're really laying that much groundwork behind the scenes? They should remember I'm not the bracer they sent here on business. Well, now that you mention it. You guys again. Oh, hello, Alvis Regina. Well, speak of the devil. The pair of bracers from the capital, right? Well, hey there, fancy seeing you here. Huh? You guys get a request in the same vein as ours. I got no clue what you're doing here, but we're here on some official business. I'm sure you have a massive headache to deal with now that you're here, though. You're always right in the middle of trouble. So don't tell me that something's already go down here. Come on, why do you gotta be so mean? It's not like I'm some demon or something. I'm just a humble old spriggan trying to put the food on the table. You're a C-rank bracer, right? You're aiming to climb to the ranks, but you should show some compassion to a poor small fry like me. Shh. Again with the needless dribble. That's why I hate you fixers. Whatever, I just had enough. Just don't cause me any trouble, okay? I know he's saying that, but I kinda want to see what you guys are capable of. Give me a call if you find anything, Mr. Subcontractor. Heh, looks like she recognizes our work. Who wouldn't have thought? Well, we can work with them if it gets down to it. For now, let's get going. And talk to Elvis. I came here to take some small-time requests around the city, but you had to show up. I just know this is gonna be a headache. Once we wrapped up our basic procedures, we'll be heading out to work. Make sure not to cause us any trouble. You got that? Alright. Red left. As he exits in, man on the street. Okay, we're gonna go straight left, are we? You can easily might get lost in this place. I'm hoping not to get lost at all. This one, guy. Oh, the Discord workshop. They've been working, given another ridiculous assignment. He's the head of the Craftsman Association, and I'm pretty proud of him as a craftsman. Recently, I've been getting some requests from the professor at the institute, but I'll just have to follow the chief engineer's footsteps to keep at it. I have specialties, precious devices. I'm expecting demand for them to increase in the future. If he's part of the Craftsman's Association, he must have some ties to the institute. I bet he's probably going to be better to get out info out of this guy than the chief engineer, too. Okay. Oh, whoa, my son goes to the institute, but I've heard nothing like that. I guess it's possible for some harassment going on, but he just hasn't told me. Oh, so you don't know anything at all? Right now, we'll take whatever we can get. Now you mention it, he mentioned that he'll argue with the other guys from his lab over their results and funding. Maybe sparks have been also flying between the professors or something. Maybe it's just because of jealousy and envy, but it seems like the people's relationships can be pretty strained at the institute. I see. That probably can be related to the harassment. In that case, do you know who that may happen between? I can't say for sure, but I feel like I've heard something about Hamilton's disciples. Hamilton's disciples, Plus, we need to find out if it's a person being envied or the person that's envious that's doing harassment. Either way, thanks for the info. The next red is... Huh? 何の音だ?
ジスカール工房。この建物からですね。
工房か。ちょっと覗いてみるか。
What are they building? More soldats? Huh. Whoa. This is... Discard factory or workshop. Roger. Imperial Soldat? No, it's a bit different. Well, rumors about it have begun to spread in certain circles. I think you guys have a hand in this? Yes, we have been part of the military test for it. Hey, I don't know you guys. Anyone not related to the project's forbidden to come in here. I get it seems cool, but it's technically still a secret to the outside. Come on, get moving now.
Huh? もしかしてあいつらが
I was really surprised. I didn't expect to see something like that being made in the Republic. Yeah, I thought though the design concept seemed a bit different than the Empire's. I'm sure everything down to the name's gonna unveil to the public soon. Oh. Either way, even if it was for just the legs, was it really okay for us to see that? Seems like either a secret to the general public, but most of the major parties have already been informed about it. And not true to any foreign companies that help with its development. They're also our allies, perhaps even to the Empire. Who's that? I mean, yes, there's no boss or way, but they would know not know about something like this. Well, from what I hear, it's not just gonna be stuff like this, but our military's weapons that are getting overhauled. Anyways, this here is supposed to be the best workshop in the area. I want to come check it out again later. Where is this Barnaby person? Man with a suit. Oh. Right here. Because surprise departure's got its work cut out for it. I never realized how much of a plan it is to go from the workshop to the mass factory production. They say they want to push back the delivery date for fine-tuning, but they do gotta be so particular about their end product. Even if you got compromised the quality a bit, isn't it a bit better not to reduce our productivity, economically speaking? Let's now mention something about the supply department's work. It doesn't seem directly related to the institute, but it may be worth asking him some questions. I feel like the translation, I feel like we need to know a bit if it's red or not. Professor harassing people. If you want to know about that, I'm gonna be the person to be asking. I'm not from the institute, but I work for Vern's supply department. Yeah, that's exactly I want to ask you about this. Well, I'm sorry, I don't really know anything. But you know the institute collaborates closely with Vern, right? I can only imagine how stressful things must be get for the professor when conflicts like that happen there. What is a supply deport man anyways? Here for a branch company that allocates research funds to develop new products, and as the institute conducts said research. Using said research, they are capable of ensuring the products they market are scientifically sound. Well, I need to study up more. Basel's Craftsman and Associated Institute of Science are kind of like Vern's parent organizations, right? That's why we thought you may know something. But, sure, but you were closer than the main advisor was here. Right now, Vern and the Institute are both just let the other do what they want, so I hear. Huh? Well, haven't seen what the CEO's about, I bet that's true. At least we got some more to think about now. Thanks for the info. Last read. This seems to be a regular house. Yeah, it's really high up, so that's about it.
あなたたちはもしかしてこの家にご用でもこちらのご主人ならずっと留守にしてますよ
I feel like this is sounding you're gonna be sounding I feel like she has the right voice for his person. No, we just stumbled over here while exploring the town. Are you this house's?
知り合いというか関係者というか家族って言ってもいいのかなでもあの子ほど近いかと言われると
This chick seems totally out of it. Her face and tits aren't half bad. Fucking Aaron. Damn it, Aaron. Don't just say that, Aaron.
わあ、可愛い子たちですね。そっちのちっちゃい子なんかも。どこから来たのかな。お姉さんが案内してあげましょうか。
She has the horniest voice, I guess. There, I said it, guys. I'm not that tiny.
こんなことしてる場合じゃなかったんだった。用があるなら留守番をしてる子が夜には戻ってくると思うので、それじゃあ。
Whew, that is an interesting character. Well, judging by her clothes, she's probably from the Institute. Would have been nice to ask her some question. I'm not just tiny, I'm really strong too. I wanted to tell her. It's okay, Fairy. We understand. Kinda old, maybe around 30. Maybe, but she's just an airhead with freckles, glasses, and a massive milkers. There's an appeal there. Aaron, can you please not go so overboard? Could she be? Huh? Alright, that's all we need from Craftsman Street. Let's head back to Newtown now. Yes, since we can't use the aero train, we'd prefer to walk or to drive. Let's walk first. It'd be good to check the route there. Are you for real? Damn it. Well, at least there's a connecting bridge we can walk over. Let's head over to right away. I like the town music. It's so peaceful. It's been a while since I've heard peaceful, relaxing music like this. Can't believe we have to take the bridge. Doesn't look like there's too many people around here to actually use this. Well, yeah, they normally take the aero train or a roadway. You already rode it, right, Agnes? How was it? The view was really nice. It was a bit scary, though. The gap between the ranks is pretty clear, so you never got to ride it, Vaughn? I had when I last came here 2 years ago. All you needed was a normal riding pass. I heard rumors, but it's really clear that they cranked up security here a ton. After the Great War, I heard the federal government directed them to make some major changes. The cities involve a lot of national secrets, so naturally they'd be cautious. Eh? Sure. But it's stupid that they think we're ranked below some kids here for a field trip. Eh? It really doesn't seem like they wanted to give us a proper reception. Well, it is what it is. We can still use the car, so it's not like we'll have any problem. Oh yeah, it's pretty likely we'll bump into some of your classmates here. That's gonna be fine. Yes, I already explained to them about the situation. Some of them may have even learned something about our investigations, so we'll see if we should talk to them. Straight ahead, student outside the Shark Chignon. Head over to the red. Girl on a bench named Pia. Oh, we can get a new driver. Ooh. Oh, nar. You're gonna give me this? Alright, fine then. Let's get some plugins, I guess. Actually, I'm curious about something. Actually, let's switch this one out finally. I want to change the pace. This one has arts. A lot of expensive arts, I will say. Water, I think it has wind. More water. More wind? Yeah, water, wind. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay. You know what? Might as well. Yeah, might as well. Alright, let's just open some slots. Although we are running out of sepif, I guess. We need to find a way to get more, at least, for these drivers. By the way, this is gonna be pretty useful, I will say. We'll see here. Speed, then speed down. Alright, I think we're good. I given it the ferry because why the hell not? Head to the red by the boat for a girl on bench named Pierre. Everything's been busy so easy lately. Really time to step my game. Now's a chance to perform better than ever. I'll keep losing to the guys forever. Someday I'll reach the top of the economy. He seems to be an office lead by Newtown, but maybe we'll get better info here than expected. Let's try asking her what she knows. Harassment. Harassment from the Institute's professor? Yeah, I think it sounds pretty likely. Really? Private matters to rather not give their name, but one of my friends works as a researcher at a certain lab. They've been put on the nighters without extra compensation. If they make the slightest mistake, they get yelled at. As you can probably tell from the state of things, it's a pretty harsh work environment. They even said they were going to contemplate suicide at one point. Of course, I talked them out of it, but that's horrible. Does anyone else around them know about it? Probably. They're afraid. Everyone's afraid. But what can you do? You're really famous and respected professor. They're just some people who enrolled because they looked up to him. Even my company and Vern are backed up by the Institute. I see. What company do you work for, by the way? It's a home appliances company. Vern licenses us to sell them. That's right, technically I shouldn't be saying anything out of line. I get you, so that's why this whole harassment case hasn't come to light yet. Hopefully we'll have something to help themselves then. Alright, message board, gooding. Hollow Core test training. Marduk working as test for one of interested in a new Hollow Core we're developing at the Institute. Waiting at the Vern store. Chapter 4 side quest, Hollow Core testing. Translator Kofi. Speak to Athena in the store nearby. Green. Oh, the new tournament seem to have a lot of nice bells and whistles as of late. Hey, are you Athena? Are you the one who posted the testing request? We're the Spriggans who sent the request to the Arkwright Solutions office at your service. It scared me. I can't believe you actually came. Let me see. Yes, I'm a researcher first here at Basel Institute of Science. Currently, we are researching the orbital waves generated by the Hollow Cores, and the research has finally led us to the testing phase for a brand new Hollow Core. So right now, I'm looking forward to working with you. Yeah, we're here to help. I don't bite, so there's no need to be so nervous. Sorry about that, I'm not exactly great at talking to people. Thanks to advancements in orbital communications tech, I'm mostly be able to get by without having to actually talk to many people face to face. I came to the Institute to help realize a society where people like me can enjoy a comfortable life. I'm not really sure that's a good thing or a bad thing. But hey, I get that from my colleagues a lot, but so how about I share all the details you need? Yeah, we're here to hear it. What in? Okay. Oh, please head over there. The shop manager will explain the details to you. Oh, thank you everyone for coming to lend a hand to the Hollow Core test. I am Radar, the manager of the Vern store. Results of this test will directly impact our product going to market. We very much appreciate your sharing your thoughts and impression when your work is complete. Of course, thank you for a warm reception. Okay, time to brief you on the ins and outs of the new Hollow Core. Today's test will be a Hollow Core called Pocel. One of your members has Pocel equipped. We would like to fight and defeat some monsters using it. Is there anything specific you're looking for in these fights? Yeah, actually, we'd like to trigger the S-Boost ability a total of 5 times during your encounter. When your battles end, we'd like to hear everyone's feedback. Sounds good. Should be simple enough. Alright, please take this. Hehe. Pocel's a cute name. I just wonder what sort of Hollow Core it contains. Because the Institute has pretty high hopes for it. That's one of the special characteristics. I think you'll understand best after you've had some fun using it. Alright then, let's round up some monsters to get to recording the data. That said, any good place if you could find some monsters nearby? You should check out the truck out of town and find some. On our way to your old canyon, it's just south of the city. We have orbital lands around the road, so it's rather safe. Though straying off the path can be proved dangerous. Given how skilled you all look, I presume you'd be perfect for you to carry out the tests. Alright, we'll make our way to the canyon. Try the S-Boost at least 5 times. Oh, before we let's make sure the Hollow Core is set to one of our Zyphas. Indeed, once everything's looking fair, we'll be ready to head to the canyon. Outside the Verdant building, we need to take the path on the right-hand side. Now, you can now exit the city to Odge Canyon. Okay, let me see here. Pocel! Let's look up Pocel. It's a new orbit. It's level 1. Oh boy. Okay, Hollow Core Pocel is Seven's Glow. Covers HP and EP after acting. Strength to ATS 10 to 20%. Speed to 10 to 20%. Magic and physical and magic damage 15 to 25%. Accuracy 60 to 100. Critical and evasion 40 to 50. Not bad. It gives you a lot of stats at least. You get to heal afterwards. I do wonder who gets to use it. Who wants to use it? Let's see here. Alright. I decided. We're actually gonna give this to you. No. Let's skip this to Fairy. Fairy doesn't need to use Vine for now. Plus, Vine is only useful for its mobility, if you're really being honest here. Alright, let's go to the canyon. Alright.
行きましょう。
Huge Canyon, Basel City. Oh boy. So this is Huge Canyon, fitting name for an area like this. Yes, although people have carved a path into it, it still maintains its complex natural structure. Don't get too careless walking through, okay? Fall in the river and you'll drag you downstream. Following that path will take you to the Kingdom of the Burrow, won't it? Whoa, we actually get to go to the Burrow. Oh, that's right. By car, it will take us a few hours to reach, I believe. This past the Burrow's borders the fortress. That past that is Zeiss. The fact that we're seeing a sign like this shows how far Edith we are. Lately, it feels like we almost had too many opportunities for an outing, huh? You could say that, but shouldn't you be glad it's giving you many chances to drive around? Can't deny that. I have a feeling it's gonna let us drive. Alright, let's get this Hollow Core test started. We need to equip Pocel and act 5 times while under the effect for its S boost, right? Okay, let's do our best. Alright. Now I know they're magic and all. And it's been a while since we touched grass. At least it heals you.
よし、上出来た。
決まりましたね、バンさん。ここって下の方にも行けるんでしょうか。
一応そこから行けるはずだが、依頼は街道でサクッと済ますぞ。
よかった。攻撃への対処に困っていたところでした。
そこかよ。
Seriously? Alright.
無理やがんな。
The fuck? Why does it have a...
まとめて蹴散らします。遅いです。燃え尽きろ。
フィーバータイムだ。
おまけです。
まあ、ざっとこんなもんだな。
そこです。
フィーバータイムだ。もらった。続けやバン。もらった。頼む、アニエス。
おまけです。いい感じです。アニエスさん、助かりました。敵の将軍、厄介ですね。頑張ります。そこです。
Why does it have to make a very loud voice? I don't understand.
遅いです。燃え尽きろ。
フィーバータイムだ。
スキアリ。
頼んだぜアニエス。 おまけだ。チャンスだ。
そこです後期です。
押せ。
これでホローコアのテストは完了でしょうか。
当然だね。
報告に戻りましょう。
Alright, I guess we are returning. I think that's enough. Touching grass. Alright, let's return. Okay, we should be good. Alright, I realized this. Considering, like, orbit-wise, I think Agnes's one needs to change a bit. For sure. So aim, I know this is for HP recovery stuff, obviously, for its boost skill, but I feel like, yeah, we're gonna have to level up some other stuff. For example, Otis is a quick spell. Arts casting time reduced by 80 to 60%. And then magic damage increased by 30 to 40%. I want to level this up at least. Like, at least. Yeah, at least. Now, anyway. Well, we're here, right? This should be good enough for a basis to create a port on the Hollow. I'll just have to wait for the test result. Perfect, we got those test results free right here. Yeep. Well, thank you so much for your hard work. We might keep giving me your thoughts. Yeah, we'd be glad to. First, can I take the Hollow Core back? Here you go. Thank you so much. I'll extract the data you gathered. Open this end. Connect your lab to the Hollow Core. Now that while efficient is announced, can I ask you a few questions about your experience? Please tell me your impression about using Pocel. Not much to say really. I originally was going to talk about its abilities, but what is going on with that AI? Don't you think it's way too distracting for a combat AI? Hehe. I just happen to like it the way it sounds like a little girl's voice. It was cute. Yeah, at first voice felt so soothing during the fight, but it's kind of hard to explain. But I feel like it was panicking in battle. Okay. I concur. I believe that you were able to put in a market. A unique personality would be the greatest selling points. Yeah, I don't think I can agree with these guys. If I admit some random dude on the street using this Hollow Core, I'd be freaking speechless. Oh, Aaron's being based right now. Though the boss here doesn't mind since it lines up with his usual taste. Now listen here, I am not using her because of my own taste. But I feel almost like Mari would get mad if she heard that. Oh, it goes without saying that the Pulsar definitely has their own appeal. Your Hollow Core wouldn't have to be Mari, is it? Oh, you know about Mari? Dude, it's one of my seniors told me about her. Hollow Core created by private military companies as opposed to the traditional manufacturers, so it seemingly reached the pinnacle of current AI design. So you all familiar with using that kind of thing? I figured you were the perfect carry out the tests. I see, it's a bit of a weird feeling about it, but I can see your logic. But considering what's public knowledge concerning Mari, this senior of yours seems to be pretty well informed. Yes, well, of course, not exactly classified info. There has not been official info actively being shared with the public either. Of course, I'm quite certain that many well-known individuals in the tech world, such as the three disciples, have already caught wind of it. I see, well, yes, my senior is quite well-known himself. Cronkite is considered the genius among his peers in the field, after all. Legendary Professor Cronkite, isn't there a technician in Basel that doesn't know of him? Yeah, I say, he's really that amazing. He'd be really scary sometimes. I learned so much working under him. In truth, Professor Cronkite created the baseline for the Pulsar AI configuration. I've heard more than a few rumors about him. Oh, so he's the one that's into AI little girls? Yes. I didn't mean it like that. The reason we fashioned Pulsar after a young girl is because she's a prototype for an AI that can grow. She can utilize deep learning to gather data, simulating the root accumulation of years of knowledge that people... Alright, no need to bore us with it. Aaron, don't be so rude. Ignoring an AI can grow sounds amazing. Almost like a real human. Correct, although Professor Cronkite did say he would rather rival Maury's potential. A private security company or can produce something like that, even by accident, shouldn't we be able to do it as well? Though apparently he was originally just looking into this sort of thing in the spare time, it resulted in this Hollow Core. Huh. Well, I guess that just goes to show how passionate this dude is. But get back to the point, using Pocel really wasn't too bad at all. Forrest feels like it could be a jack of all trades, master of none, but use where it shines. You really think so? If I had one big criticism, it's the shard's point got a bit even when it was boosted. It was enough to have an impact on battle, though. It seemed fit it was more prone to delays other than hollows are. And maybe due to the multitasking it does, so it may not be doing something that can be improved. I see, does it have any... Anyone else has any feedback? After that, rest of Vaughn's group gave Athena their impressions. A bit of time transfer to the Hollow Core data validated to Athena's laptop was completed. Everyone appreciate your patience. Now that the data upload has been completed, I would like to return this to you. Hope we get a Pocel. Hold on, you're sure you're okay with us just taking this? I am. Think of it as a service. Thanks for your hard work. And don't worry, we'll work on improvement based on your feedback and send you updates through the Orbital Net. Let me take you again, Solutions Office. I'll be going back to the Institute to analyze the data you gave me now. Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
これで幕引きだ。
入金を確認したわ。
Gray. I need more law and chaos. Head to the shop itself by nearby medical shop and speak over to the clerk. Where? No, nope.
いらっしゃいませ。
Gips, Pog. Uh... Drugstore. Down the stairs next to the Vern store, red exclamation mark. Over here, right? This is ZCF from Libero and the Epstein Foundation, huh? That's the foreign tech foundation your great-grandfather founded, right? They've been famous in our public for decades, but it looks like now they're being tucked away in the corner. Aaron, you need to be more delicate. No, it's fine. In the past, I think the Foundation had a whole large branch office here. Yes, they moved out when they downsized their operations in the Republic. Yet aside from in Calvert, the scope of their activities doesn't seem to be declining the slightest. Well, with the new standards spreading, it's not a surprise that they decline at least a bit. Aside from standard. It used to be a different standard issue orbit, right? One of the 5th generation orbits, the Ramda, yeah. The Foundation co-developed them with the Vern. There's been a wondering what the 6th gen would look like since even before the Great War, but I didn't expect them to blow the lid off things by moving on with the Foundation. Even Erebonia's Rhineford group didn't go that far. Naturally, some of the other countries supposed to move, yet we continued to move closer towards widespread commercial use. Now my company has begun military testing. I think it has become inevitable, although I don't know if I should be saying all this. Yeah, seriously. No one pushing that national policy is. Well, ZCF are the ones who develop airships, right? Yes, they're a manufacturer based on Zeiss, the city of Liberal. Pretty well known in your cavalry too, for making communication devices and other consumer products.
友好国としてベルヌとも一応提携関係にあるからね。
Ren. Oh, Ren and Odette, everyone else
こん
too.
にちは、バンさんたち。アニエスもやってるみたいだね。感心感心。
Oh, we heard about this. Heard a bit about this. You're doing some investigation work for your job along with the study, right? Yeah, sorry for going off on my own. Well, we're mostly taking it easy for now. You guys need something in there? Yes, I have a personal acquaintance in ZCF and the Foundation. I think it's a perfect place to see how international tech exchanges go firsthand. Yeah, I'm especially interested in it as an Erebonian. I hear they even make the memory quartz that they use in movies here. I just had to get come. I see. I'm sure you get to hear some genuine stories about how it all works. Well, leave it to us. We'll gather enough info for you to put in your report too. In exchange, you better get some interesting stories for us.
制服。ああ。例の研修とやらだったか。
Oh, apologies for getting in the way and are standing around here talking here. Yeah, I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. This guy has to be. Yes, he's rather famous. Professor. Good day, Professor. Name is Ren Bright. I heard so much about you from the Professor.
おお、君が。共和国に留学していたのだったか。
Cronkite. That is Cronkite.
クロンカイトだ。対面は初めてだな。ようこそバーゼルへ。君の論文は興味深く読ませてもらった。
What? Your thesis? Hehe. It's an honor for such a renowned genius to have read it. I'd be interested in discussing it at some point.
君相手ならいつでも歓迎だ。それ以外は面倒だから遠慮したいがね。それでは忙しいので失礼する。
Wow, what a high-class dude. That old man really didn't feel like he was just some normal guy. Yes, he looked very Eastern. His name is Instructor Jan Cronkite, known as the young genius in Calbert's world of technology. He developed groundbreaking technology in a number of fields even before the war 2 years ago. Oh yeah, that's where I seen him in the Tyrol Times. People call him the greatest genius since Professor Hamilton. But Ren, why do you know someone like... Alright, we have people waiting for us. Let's inside, shall we? Agnes, don't forget the meeting time. I'll help you give you a good spanking if you're late. Yeah, of course, thanks for leading everyone around in the meanwhile. Hey, Ren, don't brush up my questions like they're nothing. Well then, best of luck on your work, you guys. Alright, should we get going then? Yes, let's do our best. Motor Pavilion. Basel Station. Airport train. Motor Pavilion. Ooh. Wow, there's so many cars here. Heard a lot about this place when it was my first time coming here. Well, it's pretty much the holy land for car freaks. It's the Motor Pavilion, where they unveil all the latest orbital cars. As you know, the Verne Company has 4 major licenses that develop orbital cars. Those are Lino, Ingrid, Red Star, and ETWS. Here they display their new models to show up their appealing new tech. Since I'm a car lover, it's great to get to see the new models early and see info on the parts I consider my customization. I come here every time I visit Basel, and this alone makes the trip worth it. There it is. We got the man talking. Old man talking. I hear that the 4 companies compete a lot, don't they? Guess their areas of specialty differ greatly, though. Is there a lot of competition to show off their points of appeal here? It's an absolute bloodbath. Each manufacturer's consumer base is a bit different, but they're still competing over a similar market share. Lino and Ingrid, especially, they've got back at their headquarters, but the main factories in Basel, so they really get into it. If we got the time, we could talk to their sales representatives, so you guys could see the appeal. What the heck? Can he please shut up already? Hehe. You should know how shamelessly passionate about he is about stuff, how much he has customized his truck. Well, come on away here, so we might as well take a look around. Vince. Talk to the kid, Dick. Your name is Dick. What the? The kid's name is Dick. Ooh. Talk to Sasha with 2 other students. Sasha. Alright, we're here, right? Talk to the student James. You talk to Unifa and Graham. Unifa and Graham. Oh, right here. These 2. Oh yeah, the quest we did, I see. The car quest we did. Graham. Gee, am I going to nuke? Talk to the woman in business suit, Petra. I will say, I haven't seen no Lamborghinis yet. The Lamborghinis are the most expensive cars in the world. Oh, I guess this is a Lamborghini, technically. These cars are old school for sure.
メーカーで見た目が全然違うんですね。
レッドスターだったか？この面構えは悪くねえな。どうだお前ら、なかなかいいもんだろ。
バンさん、嬉しそうですね。
Alright, last Red talked to Willie. There's a downstairs. Why is there a downstairs? Alright, it's right all the way in there. There's no shop I have to worry about. We got everything. Except for here. Oh, welcome to eat something at my cafe. I go all over the place depending on my mood, so we'll probably meet again somewhere. I guess it feels like a kind of fate when I meet a customer again. Traveling cafe, I bet people are related to Insta coming here all the time. Perhaps you should ask him what he knows then. Harassment you say? Sorry, I haven't heard anything about it. I actually met a lot of nice professors who treat their students and researchers to meals. Oh, got any names? Oh, there's Professor O'Leary and Associate Professor Twain, but he hasn't come in a while. And Professor Callaghan is used to as well. He always seemed tired and concerned, but talking to him found he was a pretty nice guy. But that doesn't mean that the professors are putting food on a good face. And when you say it like that, I guess you could be right. But these past few months, certain labs researchers have seemed pretty in the dumps, so I'm kind of worried. I think there's harassment going on, maybe it's their instructor? Please, can you tell us anything you know? Well, no, never mind. I'm sure that I'm just overthinking things. Almost seems like he wants to say something, but can't. But maybe he just doesn't want to believe it. I see. Well, thank you for the valuable info. Well, I guess that's our rounds of Newtown done, but still. Yeah, we need to go to the Institute if you want to make any progress on the assistance request. Harassment case, yeah? I don't know. I get the feeling that as outsiders, we're just sticking our noses where they don't belong. But still, we've been trusted with the case as an 04 SPG. I'm worried about the victims, plus I'm personally curious about it. No, we need to find a way for everyone to get to the Institute if we want to make any progress. Yes. Just like the Aero train, one needs rank C clearance to go there. Can maybe try to use the fact that we're working for Elsheim to pressure them into upgrading our clearance. I think a lot of times, so at this point maybe best to consulting with someone else. Consulting with who? That kid from before. He's definitely not as bad as the CEO, but he really doesn't seem to trust us, does he? I mean, sure, if we're pushing him, won't get us anywhere, but we gotta lure him out. That's why Agus will be counting on you for this one. Wait, me? You want me to call Quatre? Yep, around the same age, you're hitting off pretty well, right? He's supposed to be our point of contact anyway, so just put on the puppy dog eyes and when you give him a call and everything will work itself out. No, I think he still heard me out if you had just talked to him normally. Either way, understood. Once we wrapped up everything else, I'll give him a call on my Zypha. Guess the little miss is still innocent. She's completely oblivious to that side of things. Hehe. I don't believe she's yet recognized her own appeal. I don't really know what you're talking about, but if Agnes is handling things, I'm sure they'll go just fine. Okay. Once we finish up our thing, we're gonna contact Quatre. Alright, let me save real quick. It's very important that we get the save. Alright, let us contact him real quick. Okay. Anyways, back now. Alright, should we try Quatre about the clearance cards? Yep, we did everything.
Hi, こちらサリシオン。ああ、アニエスさんか。
Oh hey Quatre, I'm glad my call made it through. Seems like we're getting some interference though.
ごめん、今ちょっと手が離せない状況なんだ。なんだったら職人街にあるジスカール工房で待ってて。
Quatre?
これは。
Oh, what the fuck? Hello, Quatre, are you there? That just now was. I heard the sound of a cave-in and it's some sort of distant roar. Seems like something's happened. Yeah, and whatever it is doesn't sound too good. He invites the Giskar workshop just before disconnect. Yeah, let's get over there right away. Where is he right now? That's the question. Pardon the intrusion, but we got business. Huh? What are you doing here again? Oh yeah, same one from before. Didn't I tell you that you can't come in here? Sorry, but did Quatre come by this way? Huh? What do you ask about Quatre?
Machina.
Giscard.
ここの責任者ジスカールだ。さっきも見かけたよそ者みたいだな。カトルが案内してるっつう連中か?
Huh, yeah. So the kid told you about us. Yep, we're the Arkwright Solutions. I'm here on business from the capital. Listen up, the kid's in danger right now. I have to guess he's in a tunnel or something. If you know where he is, can you talk us to him? Huh? No way, did something happen to him?
話は走りながら聞いてやる。お前らは念のためギルドに連絡だ。
Oh boy, he's in danger, are we? Yes, we does. There really is some sort of tunnel around here. It's an old tunnel. Oh no. That's used to harvest material, so much noise. So Quatre's in here. So Quatre's in here. Yep. All tunnels used to harvest rare metals, selenium mine. Hard to reach in there. That's why there's so much noise. He does regular checks on the lights and such in here. He just went in a while ago. There shouldn't be no more any big monsters or anything in there though. Oh boy, we're gonna get monsters, are we? And there's an orbman here. Sounds like a lot of monsters. Shh, where in the hell did they all come from? I guess he chose a bad time to head in there, damn it. It's our car, right? The rest of you look pretty capable too. I'll prepare a fitting roar, just please save the kid. I'll call in the guild of whoever I can hand for backup, but please do what you can. You seem to get how this works, Gramps. It's time, let's head inside. And of course, let's make sure we get Quatre out of there. So we will. We've been hearing a faint shooting noise for a while now. Kid's got a weapon on him or something. Either way, he doesn't seem like an outdoors type. Maybe in trouble. Then let's hurry onward. Alright, we're gonna save the game as of right now. So next time on Kuro no Kiseki, we're gonna be saving Quatre in this mines. Hopefully we can reach up to him. See you guys all next time.